Abracadabra. Today we are going to make a rocket blast off. This is one of my favorite magic tricks. So I'm hoping you can see it from the table because it's kind of scary and I don't want to be too close. So I'm going to put it, can you see back here? This is my rocket. It's upside down because I've got to put some magic inside. I made it myself. You guys can make one too. I just used a film canister. They're very hard to find nowadays. An old plastic film canister, and then wrapped like poster board around it in the shape of a rocket. And I'll show you that more after the experiment, or magic trick, I mean. All right, so I'm gonna do a little more magic. I'm gonna put this in and sit back and watch the rocket take off. It might even hit the ceiling. Might not work the first time though. Ready? Help me out. Abracadabra. Gooly, 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 Shazam! I'm very nervous. Here we go. Putting my magic in. Ooh, here we go. Can you see it? Now watch. It's going to take off. 10, 9, 8, ah! It only took to 8. What a crazy rocket. Oh my goodness, how did I do that? Any ideas? Any ideas? Madison's little sister.
I chose the magic carpet, they went down.
It did go down, went up and came down because of gravity. Any other ideas? Henrik.
Okay, chemicals.
It was a chemical reaction. You're absolutely right, Henrik. So watch this. I'll go get the materials and show you. So I can kind of show you, it's messy. So I'll bring it over here. Ah, now it's all over the floor. I hope Mrs. Aubin doesn't get mad at me. So this was part of the little magic I had. You can see the top, it's all wet, it exploded, it's dripping, yuck. What I did is I put in some Alka-Seltzer, which you can't do this without parent permission. You'd have, because it's a medicine, so they'd have to be a part of this. But they're little tablets, and inside my rocket, which took off somewhere in Mrs. Aubin's room. Oh, here it is. Ah, I found where it landed. It has a hollow bottom, which I had water in, and then I filled it about halfway so there's some air. You need a little space. And then I used about a half of an Alka-Seltzer tablet, and I put it in to mix with the water. And then I put the lid on so that when it mixed, there was a chemical reaction. That's when molecules combine and there's a change. So it's kind of like when you shake up a soda can and then it's like you open the top and it explodes. That's what was happening here. It had so much pressure because the molecules were going like this, moving, moving, moving. And then the lid of the little film canister popped right off and pushed it up into the air because it created some energy there, right? It was a chemical reaction. So that's a lot of fun. What you can do is experiment with how much water you put in and how much of the tablet. I always thought the more of the tablet I put in, the higher it would go. But when I was playing with it, that wasn't what happened. It did better when it had about half water and a little bit less of the Alka-Seltzer. But that's something, if your parents say it's okay, and you guys have some old, it has to be very tight fitting. It has to be like a Fuji. You guys don't know what that is, I know, but it's a film brand, Fuji film canister. You can probably get them on Amazon or something, I don't know. But you can experiment with it. It's fun to do and different, and it's what scientists do. So I hope you enjoyed that. It kind of represents what third grade's going to be like this year. We're just going to take off and have a great year. Right, former third graders? You look familiar. Those people who know Mrs. Aubin, I'll tell her you said hi. Yep, an awesome third grade year. All right, have a great weekend, and we'll see you on Monday. Do something fun.